Hello everyone, it's me Bryson P and welcome to the second update of the 2022 Scandinavian travel trip. There's been quite a few updates and quite a few changes in the past week, so here we go. I mentioned last week about flying in around April 27th. I've now pushed that off to May because a lot of you have continued to say I needed to push that off. I'm going to do my absolute best to get that pushed off, so that way there will be a lot better weather, and also that way I can be in Oslo on May 17th, because a lot of you have commented saying May 17th. So I looked up what May 17th is in Oslo. I've made some adjustments here, that way I can be in Oslo on that day. Also, my flight plans have changed and we've already started saving money, so that's good too. So what I have right now is I could fly out of Nashville on Wednesday, May 11th around 5 p.m. Now, with connections and everything else, that will put me in Billund, Denmark around 2:30 on Thursday, May 12th. For a return flight home, I can fly from Copenhagen, Denmark on Tuesday, May 24th, which leaves around 6:30 a.m. That would put me, with connections and everything else, that puts me back in Nashville at 4:30 p.m. on Tuesday, May 24th. And last week, with my first update, I said, with those flights going one way and one way, we were looking at $2,300, give or take. That was just a ballpark, $2,300 plus taxes, fees, and everything else. This way, going into Billund and then flying back from Copenhagen, that puts us with taxes, fees, everything, $1,753.35. So that's a lot cheaper. $1,700.53 and then 35 cents. So $1,600 plus taxes if you want to break it down. So what does the new trip look like? It looks a bit like this. And this is all, again, this is just throwing out ideas because I'm trying to see as much as I can, but also not so fast and so rushed that I don't get to see anything or I don't get to experience anything. So I've cut out Stockholm for this trip as well, and it at least gives me more time to spend in Denmark. It gives me time on kind of both sides of Denmark, and then going up and at least getting to experience May 17th in Oslo, and then getting to experience at least a little bit of Sweden by going to Gothenburg for 2.5 days. Of course, none of this is set in stone. As you know, I'm not going to make any final decisions until more October and then start purchasing tickets and everything else the end of October. I have done some research, and according to what I can find in websites, everything else, it appears that around 6 months before travel is the best time to purchase tickets, plus the month of November is the best time to purchase international tickets. So I think purchasing our tickets in late October will be a pretty good idea. I have already made adjustments to this about 2 or 3 times because I wasn't entirely sure how I could work out the ferry. So let's get into the actual meat and potatoes of this. So if I was to fly into Billund, then I could spend half the day on Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday in this area of Denmark. Even maybe go to Odense, just experiencing all this area. And then on Sunday, which would be May 15th, travel up towards, and I don't know how to say this, I'm going to do my best, but Frederikshavn. And at that part there, I could spend the whole day on Sunday around here. Now, what I have found for the ferry, and this is, I don't know how accurate this is, but I'm doing my best here. This is what I found. They don't have it reaching all the way out to May yet. It's all completely blanked off. So I did the close to Sunday to that. So looking at April 24th with one passenger, and then just boom, search. And this puts us at DFDS Seaways. It says it leaves at 11:45 p.m. and arrives in Oslo at 09:15 a.m. It's a 9.5 hour ferry, and I'm sure these prices, it would change or whatever, but this is an option I have found. So what would happen is from Sunday to Monday, I would take the ferry and ride that through here to Oslo. I'm assuming is how that would work, because a lot of you have mentioned that I should take the ferry to at least experience the fjord. So that's what I'm attempting to do here, if you get what I'm going at. Arrive in Oslo at 9:30, 10 o'clock. Then I would have the whole day on Monday in Oslo, all day Tuesday, which would be May 17th, and then Wednesday in Oslo as well. Get up early Thursday morning and travel. I don't know how at this point. It might be by train or however, we'll figure that out. I've looked at also possibly a car, but I don't know about traveling across the border. But, I believe a car would be good because it would be more scenic, but then and I could stop anywhere I wanted to. But also a train would be more, I don't know. So we'll figure that part out. But on Thursday, early morning, I'd like to go from Oslo to Gothenburg. Then I would have the whole day to be in Gothenburg. I'd spend all day Thursday, all day Friday, and then the vast majority of the day on Saturday. And then on Saturday afternoon, go from Gothenburg to Copenhagen, either by train or car, or however, I've kind of looked at renting a vehicle that way as well, or just the driving part. From what I've seen, it's about 7 hours, which to me that's easy to drive. I drive that, I'd get off work at 4:30 p.m. and then drive 6.5, 7 hours all the way back and forth. I was doing that all the time. So it wouldn't be anything. I just don't know about border travel and all that and the tolls. It'd be kind of, I just don't know, especially for my first time. So I would get to Copenhagen, late afternoon on Saturday the 21st, and stay in Copenhagen, Saturday night, Sunday, and Monday. And then I would fly back early Tuesday morning. I believe the flight says it leaves at 6:30 a.m. on Tuesday morning. So I would be able to have, Saturday late afternoon, and then on a whole day Sunday. Monday would be kind of a rest and relax and just kind of sightsee, whatever, going places. Because I understand places aren't really open on Mondays. So that's kind of where I've kind of tried to incorporate some travel in those days, and then also that being a rest and also getting everything packed up and ready to go, making sure everything is ready to leave. This current travel would put me finding a hotel or finding somewhere to stay for 4 days, which would only be the time in Oslo and the time in Gothenburg. So it's interesting how it's developing, and it's unbelievable. But at the same time, I really would love more than anything to see all of Sweden, to see all of Norway. But whenever I do go back, I can just make it a whole entire Norwegian trip, or make it a whole entire Swedish trip and do it that way. Or do a whole trip of Norway, making my way up to see making my whole way up. And then a whole another one where I make my way up for Sweden and come back down into Finland. That's where we're at. Like I said, this is all developing each week, and I'm trying to accomplish the most I can, but also enjoy it and experience it, not rush it and try to spread it so far out and so much where I'm constantly traveling and not able to really just enjoy everything you have to offer. And by doing this, I will have more time to see the museums and to go to Legoland, to actually experience all of the Viking, the artwork, all the stuff that Denmark has to offer versus just one day or 2 days. I'm liking this one. I feel good about it. So that's it for this week's update. I am feeling a whole lot better now that it's been a full week. We're doing a lot better. I'm doing a lot better. We're good to go. Thank you guys so much for your donations. It's it's incredible. And once we reach the goal of 5,000, if we continue to pass that, everything that we do past the 5,000 is just going to continue to add and build towards future travel trips. It's going to continue to build towards going to see the Northern Lights, to be able to go into Sweden during the summertime, go to Sweden during the wintertime, go to Finland, go to, I can't wait to go to Helsinki, and I can't wait to eventually make it to Amsterdam and see a lot of the places where my favorite artist is from, and where, it's going to be awesome. And I can only imagine what this is going to be like a year from now or 2 years from now. And I just wanted to let each and every one of you know that I thank you. Whether you donate, don't donate, just being here watching and hearing me say it right now is enough for me. So thank you so much, and have a great day, great night, whatever time it is you see this. It's me, Bryson P. Goodbye.